Double honors to the elders and apostles of the new century ones and one that Israelites who conclude the true scripture and the within the personal millions who are set together according to the book of Jeremiah 50 and 53. Who to whom the late pertaining to adoption, the giving of the law, the promises, the glory of the covenant, according to the book of Romans chapter 9, I have seen this work in the 7th and 8th and the 7th of the announcements, Ecclesiastes 27 of the whom the late was told you according to Genesis 27 and 41, namely the birthright, the Nancy. Opposed to the foreign teachings, which according to the book of Revelation 14 and 4 represent the time of women, where the kingdom of everlasting life and choice secrets be revealed unto you, as the blood descendant of Jacob, descended by the change to Israel, and Shawana according to the book of Genesis 32 and 28, so that the whole ones of the earth is the first, of course, and of the first Israelites, according to Jeremiah 12 and 9, even in this time can reflect the other nations, but the seed line on the other side reflect the Jacob, the kind of their change to Israel. So, this is really part 2, okay. Azelia Banks cleansed out blood sacrifice from last okay, and while we actually really will watch this, okay, because she actually stopped her own blood, which is against the law, watch part 1. We will go into some scriptures about our women in this end time watching, okay, this end time scripture. It's really the implementation of the kingdom of the real Hebrew Israelites. Okay, you want to call it like that, first the end has to come, void, without, out, man's death, man's destruction.
The amount of that's about to come off my floor right now, guys. Oh my God. 3 years worth of brujeria.
2 years of blood sacrifice, new satanic, pagan god, holy grace, which I never had this time.
3 years worth of brujeria. Yes, I gotta scrape all this up. I got my sandblaster, my goggles. It's about to go down. Real witches do real things.
So you can't see satanic ritual places, When you yourself do satanic rituals, again, watch part 1, and clearly, okay, she promotes being a bitch, also, okay. Back then, okay, you would be burned for being a witch. A witch basically means to be rebellious. Okay, let's get this way quick. While we actually watch this, that bitch. What to Egypt shall be ashamed, okay? And she
real witches do real things.
Ethos, satanic ritual for the whole world, really, by showing herself as a so-called, woman with snake hair, she promotes that, heathen gods, worship with other gods, okay, that idolatry. She promotes it, but at the same time, she wanna be, I don't know what she wants to show people with that or herself, okay, but that she's actually a hypocrite. It's like you go on the same day you go to Ethos, making music video with him, okay, promoting being a bitch as a woman, promoting idolatry, okay, which is this what you see here, what she is actually feeling there, okay, it's exactly the same. That's idolatry, alright? Okay, let's continue.
3 years worth of brujeria.
This type of satanic black magic did originally come from Africa and continues to this day by the descendants of those who fell victim to this great transatlantic slave trade. you are yourself, okay, a victim of the transatlantic slave trade. You 144,000 hopefully less are not victims of that transatlantic slave trade. They were victims, okay, because we all had a life before our life now, and we all basically went through this, okay, but you and your mindset still stuck in the same oppression, in the same slavery, and back then, because in your mind you even more effed up than you were on the slave trade itself, and that shows you this is purely selling it to you by her doing these things while on the same day, so to speak, she is promoting that same idolatry. You see? There's confusion, alright, and ignorant, wicked way, okay, to be in this world as a woman, right? Alright? Being double-minded. Yeah, doesn't say the scripture.
Why would my housekeeper take it from us? Is it Santeria? No, this is not Santeria. It is black magic, brujeria.
Hey guys, it's AB. I'm in the witch cave right now. I just wanted to come here to you in the witch cave today, because I've been talking a lot of shit today, and just wanted to give you guys a real peek at what it's about. Okay, I'm not about to teach you no brujeria, but I'm going to give you guys some insight happening in my shirt here. I'm from Africa. I got my fucking tourniquet here with them velas, the daggers and everything. I've been initiated para my own band for the last week of my life, and I love it. I originally came into the religion through Yama, what she called me first.
They can do little things, Satan can do keyboard,
follow my roommate, guys, a real insight on what it's like. And then you have a chat.
Oh, what's this? Notice how Azelia gives a course on Santeria, which dried chicken blood from sacrifice splattered all over her apartment. We can see. Okay,
I love it. It scares me a lot. Follow my roommate scares me a lot. Dealing with the dead and just fucking.
She enjoys it actually,
Having to tend to them and tend to their every need, take care of them and all type of stuff. It's just really scary, even living under the same roof with a friend or whatever, just like.
Before we continue, Jeremiah 4:22, for my people is foolish, they have not known me, they are sottish children, and they have none understanding, they are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge. Alright? She could start to listen to the elders and apostles of the Millstone promoting that. But besides that, you see, instead of that, guess what? She is doing foolishness. Alright? And pretending actually even to do not so. Alright? Can't, because really
rapper Azelia Banks, and 2 weeks ago she claimed Russell Crowe assaulted her and called her the N-word at a dinner party he threw at the Beverly Hills Hotel. Russell has denied it all behind his powerhouse attorney, Sean Hawley. And today in an Access exclusive, we get Azelia's side of the story, as told to our Alex Hutchins. causing me emotion. Because I've always been but I wanting this kind of attention. That's humiliating. And I'm just like really humiliated. Azelia Banks breaks down, recounting.
Who pities a charmer who is bit by a serpent, and who's the serpent? Esau. Clearly, you can already see it in the video. That's Esau right here. Okay, and who's the charmer? That's her. Okay, so our women think, okay, so we basically can trust Esau and the other heel, trust in Egypt. The scripture talks about Egypt will be ashamed, but we can do that, and at the same time, we will not get basically, he will not bite you, but he will bite you, okay? And we want you off that because we are the ones who, we are basically the ones who will bite back, okay? But really, it will hit you also in the end because Yahweh, okay, is using us only to bite back, basically, okay? And he will basically destroy you to the Israelites also, okay? To Esau also, okay? So really, the scripture is clearly showing you that there is there's a reason for everything, okay? And the first reason for you to feel that way is because you trusted in Egypt, you trusted in Esau, okay? And the trust in you could say it also like this: the trust in Esau shall be ashamed, okay? Because there's even a whole book of the Bible concentrated about Esau being destroyed, and actually the reasons listed, so to speak, why I don't trust in him, and why Yahweh hates him, and why there is no salvation, and besides Yahweh, especially not in the heathen, especially not Esau. Okay, so clearly this girl has a problem and has a double mind also. And this is James 1 and 8. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. Okay, and this talks about women, of course, also. Especially if you read the whole chapter, I believe. Let's go into the chapter and watch this video to the end.
Tonight she claims Russell Crowe physically picked her up, threw her out of a party in his suite at the Beverly Hills Hotel, spit on her, and called her a racial slur. That. And I'm just like really humiliated. Azelia Banks.
Okay, and this is my advice for you, because you can turn back if you don't sow it, you sow it, but I believe you did. Okay. Okay, and this is verse 5 in the same chapter, James 1. Come. So I didn't say the book before that, I believe. If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of Allahayim. So you would ask your man, if your man is of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Okay, but it can be that you are alone for a certain time, to all men, okay, or you don't even marry again. Liberally, and upbraided not, and it shall be given him. Okay, you see? So let him ask in faith, nothing wavering, you see? And you can't ask Yahweh for wisdom, understanding, and knowledge while you are double-minded, or while you are actually deceitful by promoting Esau's wickedness, Esau's system, Esau's fantasy, okay, perception of wannabe reality, okay, and at the same time ask Yahweh for understanding of things, okay. For he that wayward is like a wave of the sea driven with the wind and tossed, you see. For let not that man think that he shall receive anything of Yahweh, you see. Shall not that woman think she shall receive anything, okay. A double-minded man is unstable, all is with. Okay, let the brother of low degree rejoice in that he is exalted, okay. But the rich in that he is made low, because as the flowers of the grass he shall pass away, okay. She thinks, okay, I get money from Esau, so, it's better to trust in him, but you will see that this will be your shame, this will be your downfall, and if you don't change it, okay, you wish that you never did it. That will happen to everybody, But it can be that you stored up your treasures in heaven, so they will never get destroyed. You will never die again, and you will live forever. Okay, once you're in there, once you are there, because to you, according to my intro, what I told you, it's really long. Because of these things, these blessings pertain to us, and I consider as a Hebrew Israelite, so-called Negro from the Southern Kingdom, which means Benjamin, Levi and Judah, right? She even talked about the transatlantic slave trade, but the next slave trade will be the galactic slave trade. And guess who's the major slave in that galactic slave trade of the real Hebrew Israelites? Jacob's descendants, the 144,000 elect, hopeful elect, mainly Esau. Okay, so how fits that all together, man? I don't know. And she, okay, is clearly that character, okay, who is that double-minded here, okay, clearly. Okay, let's give me a break, man. You see, let's type in Azelia or whatever she calls herself, Banks, or Azelia Banks. Sorry when I switch in a German tongue sometimes. Wicked. Evil. Evil like me. Okay, Azelia Banks, evil like me. You see that? Bitchiest moments. Let's get that real quick.
How do you feel about constantly being screwed on?
Okay.
Little children are watching this. Little Israelites are watching this. Okay? It's not better, as Yahweh said, for people who give children basically a reason to sin. It's better for them to have a stone bind around their body and to throw them in the sea. Yes, I'd say so. So let's get to it.
Your problems with me are not my problems. Those are your problems. Like, if you don't like it, it's fine. I probably don't like you either. You know what I mean?
But she took to her Twitter and said that she wished them nothing but excrement and death.
Which is
Pretty serious.
Do you feel like T.I. was just protecting his money? Like, because to him, even the same thing with the Snoop thing, right?
Either way, mind your fucking business. It's too, like, I'm talking to another girl. Mind your fucking business. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Well, yeah, I did something with Disclosure, but they were, like, really rude in an interview, so I canned it.
Fair enough.
I might leak it, though.
Like a B or a C sign.
Yeah, it could be an F side. A fuck you side.
She called you Jigaboo, the champagne goddess. She also called you a house N-word. House nigga, yes. And Uncle Tom also, yes. And a coon.
That Macklemore album wasn't better than the Drake record. And that Iggy Azalea shit is not better than any fucking black girl that's rapping today, you know? And when they give those awards out, because
Okay, first off, you are not black, okay? Your okay, your hair is black, okay? Not even your hair is really that black, okay? Kind of like dark brown. Here it appears to be kind of like black, okay? But that's not really black, okay? So these people are here to push confusion and they don't even know it and they don't want to change it. So they clearly are a problem, you know, promoting being with Esau as a so-called black woman. Everything, man. You know, she got everything in her, you know, in her store, man. Digs up her cat and cooks the bones in a pot. Beautiful, man. Okay, beautiful.
Warum sind Vogelscheuchen eigentlich immer männlich?
That's why I know I found something because I already saw something that was going to the internet. I thought I uploaded a video about it.
So, a lot of you guys don't know, but Lucifer the cat died 3 months ago. And we had to put him in the ground. And we're digging him up for the very first time. The very first time. The real cat. The cat. And I was just a one to on the up down. And then you weren't, it's coming back to life, huh?
Okay, boy. Okay, this is really, you know, I said it, man, you know. And with that, all praises to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem, Kakodash. How it's beautiful to, you know, see our people being actually the exact opposite compared to us. It's not, you know, it's not beautiful in the sense of that you like to see them that way and that you don't hope the best for them also, or to turn to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, what will many of the elect will do, even elect women, even when it's getting shorter in time, what it is already, alright, because they can be seen, okay, as the one who comes back in the truth, okay, because this was once our wisdom, okay, before we fell and went into the Atlantic slave trade, so to speak, okay, we did Deuteronomy 28, that's why, you know, we are the people, of course, also, besides science and many different other things. And you see, it's beautiful to see that there's actually that clear cut between two dirt jakes and the jakes who actually want to turn back to the beauty and power and spirit of Yahweh Baal Shem Yahweh Shai and don't want to be guided by his soul. Shalom.